Afternoon, guys. All right, typical Thursday, and here comes everything fast and furious. Uh, so, told you the other day about the farmers protesting in the Netherlands to the point of buying a tank, right? Well, this is getting even more worldwide, or at least continent wide in Europe. You now have protests by the Polish farmers, the Italian farmers, and the German farmers as well, amongst all these citizens that are supporting all these. Uh, I mean, give you this, in the Netherlands, the majority of the Dutch people support all these protests, okay? I mean, the Italians are screaming. I mean, they can't make ends meet, and it's funny because Mrs. P and I were just talking about this, and this is so much of the watch what this hand is doing, don't watch what this hand is doing. Simple stuff like that, okay? And here's the deal. We all know it's funny because you think we're conspiracy theorists, but we all know that the politicians, the World Economic Forum, the quote unquote elites have been building their bunkers, stockpiling all their stuff, doing whatever, and Marie Antoinette, let them eat cake, right? That's their idea. Why is it that CNN, MSNBC, Fox, anybody is not reporting on these farmers strikes or farmers protests that are going on in Europe? It doesn't fit the narrative, okay? Why aren't they talking about all the food processing plants that have been destroyed? Why aren't they talking about all the farmland that Bill Gates and the Chinese have been buying? Why aren't they talking about all the people saying we should eat bugs? Why are they only focusing on these transgender bullshit comments and stuff like this? If the people of this country knew what was really going on, if they actually paid attention, if they actually watched videos like this one and knew what was going on with politicians trying to starve you, okay? All this, oh, we're so worried about the people being hungry and everything. Oh, they're starving me the world food, and we got to do something about food. The food coming from Ukraine can't get out, and yet we're shipping it to the United States. We're shipping it to China. The EU is doing whatever they can so farmers can't produce food. If you missed it the other day, they're trying to reduce the farmers from using 95% of the nitrogen they use. Guess what, guys? Nitrogen is what makes plants grow. That's the food. That's what makes the green growth on the plants, okay? No CO2, plants can't breathe. No nitrogen, plants can't grow, all right? This is like going back to the Batman movies and Poison Ivy. It's like, oh, let's destroy the human race and let's keep all the plants going. Okay? They're trying to destroy the plants to destroy the human race, guys. This is what's going on. If they can, all this carbon emissions, nitrogen problems, cow farts, all this crap, okay? All that stuff is what is needed for plants to grow. If plants don't grow, we don't have food. What is their objective? Their objective, guys, and this ain't conspiracy theory, is to starve the population. People need to realize that. Isn't it amazing that all these food processing plants are going up in flames? That farmers can't get fertilizer? Seeds are hard to find, and when you do find them, they're not what you thought you got. I mean, start putting this together, guys. This is not conspiracy theory. If it's a conspiracy theory, it's all based on factual information. But we are being systematically starved out of existence. This is what the elites are trying to do. They are trying to get the population of the world down to 500 million. And the easiest way to do it, where they can say, we didn't have anything to do with it, is to starve the people. No water? How many of y'all are in a drought? Okay? Let's go back to weather manipulation. Gee, it's already been proven that they're using weather manipulation in Texas to keep the weather away so they can keep the wind up so they can have power generation. Look at the Chinese. We guarantee there will be no rain for the Olympics. Why? Weather manipulation. Okay? This is what's going on, guys. If you think this is not being used nefariously, you're wrong. The objective here, and I go back to the movie that I've referenced, and I mean, obviously it is fantasy, but The Kingsman, okay? And Samuel L. Jackson's character trying to reduce the population of the world. That's what's going on, guys. That's what they are trying to do. Call me a conspiracy theorist, call me whatever you want. That's what they're trying to do. Starve us out. No food, no fuel, no electricity, and this is the easiest way to do it. The people will either starve or they will kill each other trying to go for food, while these elites all sit in their well stockpiled mansions and bunkers and everything. The more people that know about this, the more average Joes, the more people like you and me that actually see or have their eyes awakened and go, you know, that's really what is going on. The better chance we all have of stopping these megalomaniacs from trying to destroy the human race. We hear about carbon problems all the time as these guys are flying around on their private jets all over the place. It's a problem when you do it. It's not a problem when they do it. Do you get the idea real quick? The rules for thee and not for me. I'm above it. I can emit as much carbon as I want. You can't. I can eat as much as I want. You can't. I can have as much electricity as I want. You can't. Are you seeing this? This is what is going on. This is not crazy talk anymore, okay? The people are starting to wise up around the world. Not so much in the US, okay? But this is a manufactured famine that is going to continue to get worse over and over and over. And all you have are the useful idiots, the BLMs, the Antifas, all this sort of stuff that just play right in their hand. And the media is as much responsible for this as the government, because if you think that the talking heads over at ABC, NBC, Fox, whatever, MSNBC or whatever, aren't well stocked, go take a look at what those guys make. I think they're okay too. They're all pushing an agenda, and you are not part of it. Pinball out.